Hello, welcome to Trundle Bed Tales.
Hey ho, true believers. Today we are going to be doing another unboxing episode. Now, I had originally meant to roll this out Christmas 2020. But as you can tell, it is no longer Christmas 2020. And what happened? Well, a whole bunch of stuff. So I didn't get this done. However, I think it is still worth seeing. What had happened was I wanted to urge people to buy things from the Laura Homesites because they had all been closed down for months during 2020. Exactly how long differed depending on home site, but they had all been closed down and they could all use the money. So please go ahead and take this as an incentive anyway to buy something for yourself from the Laura Homesite gift shops.
In today's episode, we're going to do part one of our Christmas extravaganza. Now this year, 2020, has been a bad one for the home sites because they are trying to, keep afloat basically with having to be closed down at least part of the year. And so I've decided that I was going to do some Christmas shopping online and you can watch along with me. So I've got things here from a couple home sites and we shall see what they are. And I think there'll be at least one more package coming, so we'll get a part two. Now, let's take a look. And first off, this is from the little house on the Prairie Museum. Now this is the Laura home site that is from Independence, Kansas. And I got two things from them. Alright, now first off, with every purchase this year, they are offering one of their Laura Ingalls 150th anniversary ornaments. Now this was something that they were planning special. There was a lot of stuff planned for Carrie's 150th. Most of it did not happen. But hopefully we will be able to do it next year or at least in 5 years. We'll have to see what happens. So I highly recommend doing an order from Little House right now just to get this ornament. Now another thing they had was the magnet. Now this is their version of the magnet that we had talked about this earlier for some of the other home sites, where they had kind of a little 3D effect going. They don't have that here. They have the seasons, and it's bigger than the others. But if you're looking for a nice Laura magnet, here you go. And the third thing is a colored Laura canvas. And this is, again, from that company that they have been shipping things out to. It's done so it's a non-frame version. You can just hang it up on the wall like this, and we're going to do that next. Next up, we've got a package from the Walnut Grove Laura Museum. Walnut Grove, of course, is where Little House on the Prairie's TV show took place. And I'm actually, hopefully in part two, I'm going to get another package from them because I had decided to get a particular blanket and they're out of stock right now. That's something you might hit at the home sites because they weren't open this year, so that was somewhat of a problem. But I have a Laura Ingalls Wilder doll, and well, it's really an American doll, but I have one of her dresses from the Three Sisters picture, so I needed some accessories since I had just bought the dress. I also have tights and wee little brown boots and bloomers. And hopefully we can get this outfit on her real soon. At the moment, my niece is still playing with her. I mean, it's my doll, but she found it. So, with that, that is our package from Walnut Grove. Next up, we have a eBay purchase. See what this is. Now, this is a special super duper thing, and I actually didn't get it from a home site, so I am going to put this aside and finish with the home site ones first, and we'll come back to that. Okay, now this is from the Laura home site in Pepin. And I just got a few things from each of the sites because I was trying to support them. It isn't that I spent a whole heck of a lot, although I will admit that one of these, the shipping cost more than the actual order. And with that, from Pepin, we have 3 things. So we've got 4 things here from Pepin. And right now it seems like this woodcut ornament is really in right now. I've seen them appear at several of the home sites, and so you'll be, if you keep an eye out, you'll see trends in Willow House, and this seems to be the current trend. We've got one ornament, we've got another ornament that is logo really of the site, and then very similar to the ornament, they also have a magnet. Now these are all made in the U.S. and they must be working with some company because they're clearly all made the same way. And then I have a new t-shirt. We always love the t-shirts here on Trundlebed Tales. And our last home site is from the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum in New York, the Almanzo Wilder Homestead. And see what we've got. And we have some maple syrup under their own private label. We've got another maple syrup because I got one to keep and one to eat. Ta-da! And most of all, when I wasn't watching, oh, there's one other one. Okay. When I wasn't watching, Malone sort of became the ground zero for tin lanterns. Now, if you want a handmade tin punch lantern, which is going to be a lot closer to what Laura had, you can always get them from Kitty Latane in Pepin. She also has some for sale through the DeSmet Memorial Society that actually have Laura's name punched into them. But if you just want to get a lantern for just a little money, they have 4 or 5 different designs, and this is, I think this was the cheapest one they had. You can see it clearly is not as nicely put together as it could be, but it is a tin punch lantern, and you certainly could use it if you needed to. And that's the tin punch lantern. And our last purchased from them is a jelly jar glass. Now, we have a big joke in our family about them because my brother just totally hates these, so I, of course, had to get one. And with that, we're on to our last thing, which is actually not from a Laura Homesite, but from an eBay person. Now, one of my ongoing things is to try and get most of the early Laura merchandise that I can. I have made it a goal to try and get everything that's on the earliest Laura price list, which I found, which is from 1967. And this is not a Mansfield piece, but it is also from the 1970s. I'd been looking for one a long time, and so I was thrilled when I spotted on eBay one of the DeSmet towels. Now, this is not just a classic piece. This was one of the pieces that the people at the Loft store got asked about so much that they scanned it and printed it out as a poster. So you can get a poster of this towel now. And we're certainly glad that the Loft store is working on getting things that are no longer made other places. Like you can also get the pewter plates from them, and if they ever get the first batch sold out, they'll do the second plate in the series, which I think would be great. And I also have the poster, so I am very glad I now have the hanging towel that goes with it. And that's it for today on Trundle Bed Tales. I hope that you've enjoyed our unboxing from all the home sites, whether that's still 2020 for you or not. I hope that you will consider giving a purchase for the home sites this year because they certainly need it, and every little bit helps. I hope that you'll check back on our other unboxing videos and that you'll brighten the corner where you are and click the bell and subscribe.